Yo, new Hollow Knight Nation! Yeah! Wow! My D&D players, they are complaining a lot about not leveling up, in my campaign. To be fair, they have been at the same level for quite a while, but because they have been... The reason is we just don't play a lot. So it's been... They've been at the same level for like almost a year now, but we're beginning to play a lot more. I'm just beginning to get a lot better at preparing sessions, I suppose. I don't know, it's just getting a lot easier. Also, just to, you know, it's getting easier to improvise. I think that's the thing. It's more about preparing to improvise, except than, other than not really preparing a whole session of like everything is possible, because that's been that's been one of the main challenges so far. Being a basically first time DM is just interacting with improv as much as I have. I don't know, I'm getting better at it, and I'm just accepting at this point that nothing is gonna be perfect. I've accepted that for a while, but my standards are getting lower and lower, which is both a good and bad thing, because now I don't know, I know what needs to be done for sessions. The thing that I've struggled more with is like improvising battles, improvising combat. I've gotten a lot better at not really improvising that, but just, that being some of the first things I prepare, and being very fast at preparing them. So that's pretty cool. Also, the area they're in, it's very limited how much they can actually do. The thing is, the gang is in prison right now, and they're trying to escape. It's pretty funny because one of my basically two of my players, is totally useless down in this prison, and they have to sneak their way around and do everything, fuck over everyone in order to survive and get out. So yeah, it's been hectic. It's been, they've been here in this prison. It's a like magic sealed prison. That's why they're completely useless. They've been in there for like, I don't know, 2-3 days. Okay, one of the players. The thing is, it's basically a new party, right? There is one player who has been transferred over from the old party. But other than that, the two new guys are. They're new characters, and they have to be like, jumbled around a bit, and of course it's a metagaming thing that you can, of course they know as players that they're gonna be in a party for a while, even after they get out. But you still have to make that kind of organic, that they actually like each other enough to stay together for, how much longer it's gonna be. I don't know. I still don't really know. I don't even think I haven't finished the other plot line of the other two remaining players, or characters. I haven't finished their story yet. I have finished it in my mind, but I haven't finished it in, with the players, so they don't really know what the hell is happening. So yeah, right now they are just trying to escape. They're just 3 strangers trying to escape this prison. 2 of them are very new and don't really know what's going on, and the other one has been there for like a month. God, I hate Gorb. So they are currently trying to... They have successfully, last session, aka yesterday, they successfully stole a bunch of fuel for a jetpack or a rocket ship, depending on which path they take. I expect them to take the jetpack route. So they have successfully, you know, it's an anti-magic field, and there's no fucking source of anything down there. But by some miracle, one of the NPCs down there have made fucking plants grow anyway. But that guy they have now killed, and he has exploded, and they have left a few witnesses, which is not too great for them. So now they have been confronted by the other gang. It's basically a bunch of factions down there who have, you know, they're all disagreeing on how to actually get out. And, you know, I don't know, there's a lot more to play around with now that you know, it has finally been revealed to them that one of the factions, they probably have a way out, and spoiler alert, they do have a way out. It's complicated, and I'm not gonna spoil anything here, but you know, yes, the rumors are indeed true. But again, it's complicated, so it's gonna, you know, I don't know. I have planned from the very start that there are a couple of ways to get out. But I've also, you know, thought about, because a lot of people have been in this magically sealed prison for like a bunch of fucking years, like 50 years or something, and then they die. It's an old fucking prison, and not a lot of people have escaped. Some people have, by a matter of the barrier, the magic barrier, going down for like, you know, a total of like 1 round of combat, and then they manage to escape. And you know, that's some of the lore. I like that bit of lore. Yeah, hell yeah. I also, when I make the maps for the different factions, for the entire cave, the pit, I call it the pit, the entirety of the prison. Apparently, in Incarnate, there is already a perfect solution. Like, there's a perfect little thingy for the thing that I need for this escape plan they had. So the way they escaped is basically they blasted themselves through a bunch of stone and rock, because it's, you know, it's an underground cave. But some of the guys, they immediately fired off some magic to like make a hand that just blasted them through the entire the thing. And on Incarnate there is specifically what I was thinking of, the hand, the golem hand, just through the ground, but only like barely the palm, just the fingers sticking out. Exactly that is a thing on Incarnate, and I love that. It is perfect. And I can't really, I don't know, I'm not really showing the maps to my players. It's more so like for myself to explain and draw, even though I probably just should show them. But hey, that's how I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, I expect to give them a freaking level up when they at some point escape. But you know, it's kind of awkward. I want to give them a level up right now because they're doing pretty well down in the pit. But it would be kind of awkward to give them a level up now and then just nothing when they eventually get out. But I don't know. It's just a D&D player's curse. To, you know, always, as a bare minimum, ask for a level up 5 times during each session, you know, for each player. But yeah, shit's been going pretty well. A lot of unpredictable shit has happened. But you know, that's the fun part of it, right? So right now they've just stolen a bunch of fuel from the guy who makes the food for basically the entirety of the pit. The guy who somehow knows how to plant plants. They killed that guy, and now, as a consequence of that, nobody really has any source of food other than, you know, the food that gets thrown down. It's basically, this prison doubles as a dumping site of trash for the city above. So each day, the different factions, you know, each day of the week, they have a gathering trash day. That's pretty fun. Also because the last day of the week, you know, there's only 6 factions, so the last day of the week, it's just you know, every man for himself, essentially. That's pretty fun. I wish I could have. I don't know. They're getting out of this prison way faster than I expected. But you know, I like that because then we actually get to go above ground again. I don't know. I like the prison, but I would like to get out at some point too. Uh-oh. But yeah, shit's been good. Shit's been pretty fire so far. They are, I don't know. Again, we're playing a lot recently. We have only played like once every 3 weeks or something, and now we are just rapid firing sessions. The sessions are, to be fair, not that long. They're just like 3-4 hours or something, because we have very goofy schedules, me included. So that's pretty funky. Speaking of, my schedule is getting, I don't know, it's not getting that much better, because the new job I was talking about that was, you know, quote unquote basically secured, that was, you know, pretty easy to get into, that is suddenly not very easy to get into, because the entire industry of just, you know, furniture making, which is that's exactly what it is. It is not going too great for, like, you know, not only that specific branch, but the entire industry. It's just it's going downhill. Nobody's buying furniture apparently, which is, I don't know, it's pretty funny when you get some lore like that, but you know, that essentially means that I can't get a fucking job because they're laying off their regular fellas. So I don't really have an option for getting that specific job. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna rough it out until I get back from the Japan trip, and then I'm probably gonna find something else, just some fucking thing somewhere. I don't know. The thing is, in this town that we live in, there is not that much opportunity to actually. I really gotta take a piss. I might just die early just to take a piss. There is not a lot of opportunity to do much of anything. God damn it. That wasn't even intentional. So if anything, I'm probably gonna get make some sort of arrangement with my parents. They have 2 cars, right? And they might only need one. I don't know, depending on, like, it's not a great car, but it's not the worst either. It's decent. It drives, so I can actually, if I get my grubby hands on that, I can actually get around, which would be pretty fire. But you know, also that costs a bit, and you know, depending on where I'm gonna work, the hours are, you know, that's both a pro and a con. That there are so many more hours I gotta work, and I gotta be up earlier. But I also have a much more consistent like free time and consistent schedule overall, which I really don't have now. So that kind of sucks. But that's how it goes. So I don't actually know if I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm looking at some stuff. My parents are also just spamming me with, you know, shit they find online, like different Facebook groups or something that, you know, around in the area. All of the recommendations I have are pretty much from my parents, which is pretty cool. I just have a free like job searcher in my Messenger fucking app. That's pretty cool, pretty goated. But it's also, I don't know, it's kind of goofy. I haven't really told my boss yet that, yo, I don't really want to work here anymore, because I don't want to quit while not having like a clear path of another job. I don't know, being in that kind of goofy middle stage of having a job but not really wanting to stay there. I don't know. It's goofy. But yeah, hopefully we're getting out of the trenches soon. There's probably also some sort of job now that it's, you know, both Black Friday and Christmas are just around the fucking corner. There's probably gonna be some sort of, you know, people need folks to pack a bunch of shit. I don't know. I can go work in Sansa's workshop. I lost all my blood hearts there. That was not the greatest achievement of mine. Yeah, this entire thing has just been a yap fest about absolutely nothing. Oh well, that's how it goes. Yo, I'm standing on air. Let's go. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know if I should do anything. I just don't want to. You know, I want I want an actual income when I'm, you know, not living with my parents anymore, and I need to save up for the Japan trip, which is it's a good fucking sum of coin that I need to gather for that to happen. So that's gonna be a problem, but yeah, I'm just yapping out my ass right now. But God, I need to take a piss. I might just die to. Is it Galleon next? Galleon. I have a I can die to Galleon, sure. Oh my broski just texted me. The messages me. Yeah, I promised him to play some Baldur's Gate today. That's gonna be goated. I cannot remember where we are in Baldur's Gate. I don't think we've played ever since we got to. God damn, this isn't even intentional. I just suck. Oh well, I'm gonna find out where we are and report back. Hopefully tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. I haven't been consistent with these uploads. I'm sorry to my singular fan. Oh well, Yapfest over. Bye.